Hello people, how are you? I hope you're doing absolutely fine and you're busy studying for your CA Foundation exams. Let me tell you, I have come up with this video to explain you 5 important things that you need to do in order to clear your CA Foundation maths paper, right? So thing number 1 is do not leave a single chapter in option. Sir, but I'm very confused with few not important, but a few challenging chapters per se. Say, sir, there is something called as differential and integral calculus. Sir, there is something called as theoretical distributions in statistics. Sir, there is something called as logarithm in maths. I'm confused between these chapters, whether I should be spending time upon them or whether it is a good choice to leave them in option. Let me tell you very simply. Try to cover the basic questions and basic concepts of these challenging chapters, because it has been observed in the previous exam questions, that institute asks very basic questions as it is from these topics which are not directly relevant for our course as such. So they are a technical part of the syllabus of the subject, but they are not a core part of our what we can say the oral curriculum per se. So that is the reason they ask very basic questions just to test your memory, just to test how much you have studied. So make sure you at least go through the basic questions. If you have watched my lectures, I have already covered all those basic type of questions. In fact, I have given it to you specifically. These are the basic questions. Even if you wish to leave this chapter in option, make sure you attempt these basic questions before going for the exam. At the same time, let me come up with point number 2. Point number 2 is make sure you have done a lot of practice of the questions which you are already aware about. So many a times it happens that the student says that I have already discussed a lot of concepts and I have already completed a lot of questions as far as a particular topic is concerned. Let me tell you, even if you have done so, make sure you revise those particular questions again and again. There is a particular skill required to understand the type of question asked and then related to the concept, related to the formula, apply the respective shortcut which you have studied from a particular teacher or you have developed it yourself. So make sure you have a practice of reviewing or revising a particular question 10 number of times, so that in the exam, when you see the question paper, you do not find yourself in a difficult situation to understand what is the concept about, what is the question about. So make sure you revise the questions, not only the answers, but also the questions. Go through the list of questions n number of times as far as possible. Point number 3, speed. You need speed. Sir, for speed, should I practice a lot of questions? That's fine. But there has to be a certain pattern of practice which is to be followed. What do I mean by pattern of practice? When you are seeing the question, make sure you go through the formula. There are so many charts that we have prepared in the classroom sessions. Make sure those charts are appearing before you every day so you can go through them. There are a lot of audio revisions uploaded on my Telegram channel. There are a lot of video revisions uploaded as far as my YouTube channel is concerned. Make sure you go through those revision videos also at the same time to revise it if you're not able to do it at your end. First choice should be you should be doing it at your end with the help of my notes. So that is number 1. So make sure that you check them out, but all this is fine. There is something in addition to this required, which are the calculator shortcuts. So when I say a particular pattern is supposed to be followed, as far as speed is concerned, the maximum important point that comes over here is you should be having a good control over the calculator. Make sure whichever calculator you have been using, use the same calculator for the purpose of revising, practicing and your exam purpose. But at the same time, make sure you are aware about the important mathematical and statistical calculator shortcuts, be it time value of money, be it measures of central tendency, be it measures of dispersion. Calculator shortcut is a very good tool as far as important chapters are concerned and lengthy question answers are concerned. When we talk about a small chapter, say ratio, proportion, etc., there is no need to remember some certain specific calculator shortcuts. But when it comes to annuity, when it comes to perpetuity, when it comes to arithmetic mean, median, group frequency distribution questions, correlation, regression, index number questions, it is very important for you to understand these tools so that you are not wasting your time in the exam. Here I come to topic number 4 or point number 4, and that point number 4 is not only ICAI study material questions, but you should also be going through variety of questions which the institute has asked outside the module, which you can check it out in the scanners, which you can check it out on the institute's website, or which you can check it out on the MTPs, RTPs and various other practice questions issued by the institute. If you wish to find out all of it in a single book, it is available in my volume number 2, the PDF of which is available on my Telegram channel. If you're not able to find it out, just drop me a WhatsApp message. I'll be sending that PDF file to you so that you will be able to download one file and it includes everything. All the questions are included as far as previous exam questions are concerned. So number 4 is you need to go through the previous exam questions. Number 5 that I would like to tell you over here, and the most important part, is you should be preparing a list of questions maybe 100, maybe 200, maybe 500, depending upon what time you wish to give one day before the examination. So that those are the questions. You should have a list ready, a paper ready, or maybe in the computer you can just type it out in your mobile phone that these are the questions that I need to go through, and you should be able to have a written material ready for it. Be it the solutions to the questions, be it the formulas, be it the charts. Do not keep any video pending for the last moment. Do not keep any topic pending for the last moment. It has always been observed and experienced by the students that we do not get time to go through any new stuff a day before the exam. Yes, people. So make sure all these 5 points which I have explained to you, you need to go through the previous exam questions, you need to understand the calculator shortcuts, you need to plan your things well, go through the previous exam questions, go through the mock papers, go through the variety of questions 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, n number of times as far as possible. And the first and foremost point which I had told you, do not skip any particular chapter, any particular concept. At least go through the basic questions which we have covered, right? At the same time, if you find out any difficulty, do comment in this video. Let me know by the way of comments what are those topics on which you want me to make a specific video, so that it will help you to achieve good marks. There is a lot of content already available on my YouTube channel, Karan Chandwani. You can check it out. Bye bye, take care, see you all in the next video.